I tried to slide into home through glass. I was 9 years old, absolutely convinced I was the next Derek Jeter. I mean, full delusion. Every day after school, I'd grab my dad's beat-up old glove that smelled like motor oil and sadness, this dented aluminum bat from a garage sale, and sprint to the abandoned baseball field behind our neighborhood like I was running out of the dugout at Yankee Stadium. This field? It was rough. Chain-link fence covered in rust and weeds, dirt so dry it crunched, grass patches in places grass should not be. But to me and my best friend Kyle, it was sacred ground. That Tuesday afternoon in July, it was Game 7 of the World Series. In our heads, anyway. We'd been playing for like 2 hours, both of us drenched in sweat and sunscreen, yelling at each other about the score like it was a courtroom trial. Kyle was pitching, I was at bat, the sun was in my eyes, and I was feeling dramatic. He winds up and throws this wild fastball, way too high, way too fast, probably aimed at Mars. I swung like my life depended on it, and because my hands were so sweaty, the bat flew out of my grip like a helicopter blade. Thing clanged into the fence so hard it echoed across the whole field. Kyle burst out laughing. I turned beet red and jogged over to get the bat, trying to play it cool like I totally meant to do that. Then Kyle shouts from the pitcher's mound, "Bet you can't slide into home like they do on ESPN." Now, if there was one thing 9-year-old me didn't know how to do, it was back down from a dare. I grabbed my bat, ran all the way to third base, and got ready for the most heroic ESPN highlight reel slide anyone had ever seen. In my mind, it was going to be beautiful. I'd slide through the dirt, pop up with my arms raised, Kyle would slow clap, birds would sing. Reality had other plans. I took off running like my shoes were on fire. Just before home plate, I launched myself into this dramatic, feet-first slide like I was about to win the World Series. What I didn't know? This field hadn't been cleaned since like the Clinton administration. Right under that innocent-looking dirt was a cocktail of childhood danger, broken glass from old soda bottles, rusty bottle caps, nails, sharp rocks, basically a Home Depot aisle of pain. My right knee hit first and instantly felt like someone dragged a cheese grater across it. There was a ripping sound, followed by a pain so sharp I nearly saw God. I sat up, looked down, and Kyle's face went pale like he saw a ghost. There was a massive gash across my knee, 4 inches long, bleeding like a horror movie. I could see the white stuff underneath my skin, probably tendons, maybe my soul leaving my body. There were shards of glass stuck in the cut, dirt clinging to everything, and blood soaking into my sock like a sponge. Kyle started doing that thing where kids panic run in circles. Oh no, we're in so much trouble. I was trying so hard not to cry. I wanted to be tough, but holy hell, that thing burned like fire ants dipped in hot sauce. I limped the entire 6 blocks home, dripping blood the whole way, holding my knee like it was about to fall off. When my mom opened the door and saw me, she screamed, like full volume, middle of a horror movie scream. Mrs. Peterson next door came running over like she was ready to call the cops. My mom dragged me inside, grabbed every towel we owned, and pressed them to my leg while dialing my dad in full panic mode. The bleeding wouldn't stop. She took one look at the cut and was like, "Get in the car. We're going to the ER. Now." I cried the whole ride. I legit asked if they were going to amputate my leg. 9-year-old logic, okay? At the ER, a doctor who looked like he'd just finished his own math homework took one glance at my knee and just sighed. Yup, this is gonna be a project. They had to clean out all the glass and dirt. The whole time, the doc distracted me by talking Yankees stats like we were old friends. Turns out, he was a Yankees fan too, so we debated Jeter versus A-Rod while he dug through my knee with tweezers. In the end, 14 stitches. The doctor said the cut was too jagged and too deep to heal clean. "You're definitely gonna have a scar," he told me, like it was some kind of bonus prize. And yup, still got it. Right knee. Big ugly mark that looks like a roadmap of what not to do on a dirt field. So yeah, that's how I got a permanent scar trying to win an imaginary World Series on a glass-filled death trap of a baseball field. Worth it? Kind of.